Hey, you guys, I hope you're having a good day. Well, actually, it's 6:30 p.m. I hope you're having a good night. I came over to do my mom's dog, Benji. Benji. He is like my little brother. He's a bit of a pain. He gets away with everything with my mother, so he thinks he can get away with everything with me, and I don't let him. And he's getting too old to be acting so silly. Aren't ya? Yes, he's to the age now where he's getting warts all over in random places. He has a new one on his eyelid right here that I didn't know that was there before. Mom did his bath probably last night or this morning. Mostly to save me time. He fights the bath so hard. And he fights the blow dry on his face so hard. You'd think he's fighting for his life. So she knew I was be coming over tonight as my last dog, so she gave him a bath beforehand. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I told her I could do it, but I was like, it will be quicker if you do it. Since it's late and I'm an hour away from home. He gets a number 7. I have a white on here right now. We do him nice and short because in the wintertime, he doesn't go out very much. And Mom puts clothes on him, so it's not like he'll freeze. She does dress him in his sweaters and coats and all the things, which she swore she would never do to a dog. When I was younger and she'd see people with their dogs all dressed up, she would laugh at them. Because, I mean, we always had bigger dogs. Her last dog before Benji was a Min Pin mix. Before that was a Labrador. So, and before that we had an American Eskimo. And before that, we had a Golden Retriever for a minute. So then she gets this one and she starts putting clothes on him, and now I tease her about it. But Benji, he's never liked to have his feet or his face messed with. Now, I'm happy to report, as he's gotten older, I don't have to put the cone of shame on him when I do his toenails. He used to bite. And not in a cute, loving way either. It was a vicious, I'm gonna gnaw your fingers off bite. So he used to get coned. But here lately, he has not really cared as much about it. So we will see if he will display any of his behaviors on camera. Like I thought Badger would, and he did not. And you know what? They were floored when I told them he was a perfect angel on camera. Like, they were shocked. I was shocked, but I didn't want to say it in the moment, really, because that's when things can turn. And so I also keep Benji short because he doesn't like to be combed or brushed. And my mom won't necessarily fight him on it. He's got a... I'm trying to find his wart on this side. Oh, here it is. Well, it's not so much a wart as it is a impacted follicle, which it looks like she got cleared out already. So I could go in reverse to avoid his cowlick on his chest. Right here. It's a big cowlick. I just go down the front of it. But you can like follow the hair growth and then it doesn't look as bad. And my dad, he always mentions something about it. And I'm like, it's the conversation piece. It's a bare chest. Maybe he thinks he's Fabio. But, like I said, he's always in something when they go out. So, I don't think anyone's ever noticed it before. And I've been doing Benji since he was a puppy. So he definitely knows what he's supposed to do and what he's not supposed to do. But he's a Morkie, Maltese Yorkie, and the Yorkie part, they tend to think they can do what they want. And I'm not about to let that happen. Hold on. He tends to get matted right in here because he chews on his leg. So just make sure. Because usually if I get snagged on one of those, he will tell me with a quickness. Now, I was originally supposed to do them a couple weeks ago, but we ended up having a storm, and my mom had called me, and she was like, hey, don't come down here. It's really windy. They had thunder and lightning, and she's like, just don't do it. So I did not. Because if my mother tells me it's not a good idea, it's probably not a good idea. Just a minute. I gotta get your armpit. He tends to get matted in his armpits too. He does wear a harness quite a lot, but not in the house. I've trained my mother against that a while back. But like he has like jammies he wears sometimes and stuff, so his pits tend to get a little gnarly. Hello, Benny. He's such a goob. When I walk in the house, he knows it's me before I make myself announced. And I go in the living room and he's like hiding on the couch. Like if he squishes himself down far enough, I can't see him. And if I come over for like a social visit or something, he regards me with a lot of suspicion. I'm just checking it for mats in your pads because you like to lick your feet too. I think he just does it because he's bored. He shouldn't be. He has tons of toys. Tons of things to chew on. So, yeah, I usually do work pretty late sometimes. I have just so many clients that sometimes my last appointment's at 7 p.m. I was supposed to be here at 7, and I got here early, so that helps me out. I just have a lot of clients, and sometimes getting done in a reasonable hour just does not occur the way I think it should. Whoop. I'm just holding your tail. Benjamin, I'm just trying to hold your tail up. Good. He's done that as long as I've known him. Go to pick up his tail and he just picks up his feet. I'm like, no, that's not what I need. Such a goober. Hold on. Let me disinfect it. Your butthole's a little crusty. TMI, I know. And I will also do his butt glands, but I will do that after everything else. I don't do anal glands for every dog, and I don't charge separately for it. It has to be with a package, like a groom or a bath. Because if I charge separately for it, I feel like I'm pretty much charging for a veterinary service. And I'm really not trying to do that. But I don't do it for every dog because not every dog needs it. It has to be like, they have to request it. They have asked me to do it specifically. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. And if it's too hard, if it doesn't come out willingly, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to risk rupturing the anal sac or puncturing, like rupturing the rectum, anal sac, or intestine there. Perforate the bowel is what I was thinking of. I'm not going to perf anything. Some dogs I do it from inside the body, some I do it from outside. That's why if I'm trying to do it from inside the body and it's too hard, I'm going to quit because I'm going to pop a hole in some. Even though I have small hands and short fingernails, it's just not something I want to do. And then those clients, I tell them to take them into the vet and have it done because if something goes wrong, they're the ones that are there to fix it. If I do something wrong, that's a liability. That could be a lawsuit. So, I try to limit my exposure to risk as much as I can. Even though all my clients are amazing and awesome and treat me like family, you never know about some folks. everything could be hunky-dory, perfectly fine until something goes wrong with the dog, and then I'm public enemy number one. Just a sec. Kind of stretch him out so I can get the other side of his belly under there. When he was young, he, okay. So from a puppy, they let him ride on their shoulder, right? And like across the neck and just ride like this, like a cat on their shoulders. And one day when he was young, he jumped off of my dad's shoulders and hurt one of his rear legs. I think it's the left. I'm not sure, but I try not to stand him up on his back legs to do his belly because now that he's older, he's got arthritis in that leg. And he might be a pain and he might drive me crazy sometimes, but I don't want to hurt him. I mean, if I can avoid it. I don't mind hurting his pride, though. I always tell my mom, and she tells me his butt needs to be done. I'm like, cool, I'll save that to the end, because if he's a turd, that's my revenge. This blade's sticking. I know. I need to sharpen the blades. Hold on. Got some matting on this one. That's why the blades are sticking. Just a minute. Excuse me. I need this. Hold just a minute. Give me that. Yeah, you've been chewing on this leg this time. What is that about? Dog hair on my nose. Can you get your... Well, this armpit ain't as bad. His hair is so fine and it gets stuck on my nose. Switch it to the 30 there, chickie. I know why he doesn't like his front legs done. The bone structure's a little wonky because of his mixture. He's a little knobby, a little bony. Hold just a sec. Usually if I talk to him, he'll behave. And as he's gotten older. When he was younger, though, it was not like the case. Hold on. Switch it back to the 10. Lift the leg. Shave the wiener. The inside of the thigh. I'm okay, it's my knee. In February, I had stepped wrong in the apartment and chipped a piece of cartilage in my right knee. And I bruised the head of the femur really good. So sometimes when I go to step or move, my knee catches and ooh, that hurts. I really should have worn my brace today. I didn't want to. I've been having to wear a carpal tunnel sleeve on my right hand too because that's been hurting me too. A little bit of Monster. Not sponsored. Although if Monster wanted to. I only drink lay coffee ones. And it's not even every day. It's just... it's when I'm working a little later and I need an extra shot. Oops. Okay. So, since it's been a while, I'm going to trim his nails and then Dremel them. He does have long quicks, though. Because... hey, you're not supposed to do that. Get down. Because he's a Morkie. The Yorkies especially tend to have longer quicks because they're terrier breed. And he's older now, so getting the quicks to recede has just not been working in my favor. I try though. I Dremel them all the way down to the quick just in case someday it'll do me a favor, but before I started doing him every 8 to 9 weeks or 10 weeks, we weren't on a schedule. And Mom would, forget to tell me he needed a haircut or I didn't have time. So there were some times where he was neglected a little bit. And that allowed his quicks to grow out. And then he would fight me tooth and nail. No. And, he'd bite at me and snap on me and be a real peach. So that didn't help me get his quicks to recede. And I don't even know how old he is. I don't remember. See, now he's being a good boy. Maybe I have to film you every time. Although it's the first time he's been done with the groomer's Wahl in place, so he can't really go anywhere. hold on. Hold on. Oh, for Pete's sake, stop it. I'm trying to do the farrier hold here. And you're just trying to roll away from it. Just a minute. I know it's probably not the most comfortable position. But I gotta see your nail from underneath, dude. There. What's that? A warty thing. Yes. We're not done. I know. Do you hear Mom's car? Is she home? She might come and make an appearance. Now, let's Dremel them down a little so they're closer to the quick, maybe not as sharp when he climbs up on their neck. Hey. Oh. Squirm away from me, will ya? He might have some arthritis in the shoulder here on this left side. Or elbow. Okay. And this dog is all muscle, let me tell you. It's a little embarrassing. When I'm trying to wrestle with him, he's all muscle. And he's too heavy for the hound hammock. I can't lift him. I tried. My hands just don't have strength in them. And I dropped him. Just to the table surface, though. It wasn't very far. The grip in my hands has definitely seen better days. Get some of the toenail chunks off of here. Alright, I'm going to dress the elephant in the room, his tail. I'm going to come in with my Hydra. Ultra dematting and finishing spray. No. Look at this. He does not let Mom get his tail very good, so. We will do it. I'm just going to hold the hair at the tail. That way I'm not ripping on his skin as much. He used to bite me for this too. Okay, let me see. What do we got? Oh my word. Luckily, for the most part, they can brush and comb out. It's just a little tedious. But the ones under here, I'm just going to shave them off. It's a lot more sensitive underneath the tail. And if there is a shortcut that's safe to do, I'm going to do it. I try to work smarter, not harder. Sometimes it does not happen. It does not happen the way I intend it. My hip hurts, my knee. Oh, must be time to go home. Cold weather is not my friend either with my arthritis. 45 degrees all day. Foggy. My old age, I'm going to have to move to Arizona. When I retire. Someday. These Washington winters are just not great for arthritis. Okay, here, go over there. I need the other side of your tail, man. Oh, hey, you know what I found? I had ordered a cell phone tripod a couple years ago. So I go on Amazon and I'm looking for this cell phone tripod so I can put my phone on a tripod and film some doodles that I have. So I go on Amazon and I found one that I liked and it said already purchased, last purchase 2023. I was like, what? I found it in my room. I was like, oh, shoot. I already had one? There we go. We got it all. We got it all, and you're not even fazed by it. I'll probably bring that along so I can put the table up higher. Oh, you can see the feet now. Rude. I'm sorry. I just realized y'all weren't seeing all the fancy footwork. No, get down. I gotta trim around your feet. And I gotta get between your toes because I found your lick spots between your toes that have mats in them now. So I'm gonna go around the foot. Oh, see the tail? So much better. It's always a bit thin when I get done with it. If you ever have any grooming questions, drop a comment. Like if I do something you think is weird, or maybe you have a better way I can do something, share. Oh, and you know what? I need some answers on this intro situation. Should I make an intro for my videos? I'm not good at introducing myself. I just jump in. Hey, how you doing? What's up? I don't take time to be like, welcome to my channel. Maybe I'll just pre-record one anyway. If nobody answers me on this. I need an honest opinion. From somebody who watches my videos. Hey, man. Yep, there's a big one right here. Ah, give me that. I just shave him between his toes. Where he licks his feet. Don't you do it. On a better behaved dog, or somebody who does not care, I can take a thinning shear in between his toes and thinning shear them out, but he gets them in there really tight, first of all. And secondly, he has a real disdain for it, so I do the easiest route for him. So then I'm just going to go on the top here and kind of... A lot of my male dogs, I don't make them perfect, because they're boys. They don't care about it. And his feet are already a little bit funky looking to my eyes because he's got a hole in between his toes now because I had to shave those tangles out. So then I'm just going to come back here and grab any obvious longish spots that I missed with the clipper. Let me see. Just a sec, bud. Oh, in case you're wondering, yes, I am wearing my watch on my left hand because I was wearing my carpal tunnel sleeve on my right hand. But you know what? My mom's right-handed, and she raised me by herself. And I didn't know until a few years ago that left-handed people are supposed to wear their watch on the right side. I had no idea. My mom always wore her watch on the left hand. Yeah, because she's right-handed. I didn't understand. I'm like, why? I still don't understand the premise. I guess because your left hand will knock into stuff. I don't know. Hey. You have mats between your toes, sir. Thank you. Nope, you stay there. Whoops. Why don't you just close the scissor down on your toenail? Ooh, my stomach is growling. Guess I better grab a snack before I go. It's the funniest dynamic. Every time I come over now, my mom loads me up with snacks for the road. When I was a kid, times were lean back then. Okay. It had to be a special occasion for me to get snacks. I mean, I got the regular meals, sure, but we didn't have a lot of money to spare for extras. Oh, she has cheese in the fridge. I'll snag me up some cheese. Can't do that angle with my... So what had happened was, I do have permanent nerve damage in my right hand from the dog bite that I had sustained a few years ago. But I was working with a doodle last Friday that I probably shouldn't have been doing anymore. He has gained some weight. I mean, I can't fault him. He likes to eat and he likes snacks and he likes to lay around. He's a big bone doodle. So I would imagine like he could probably top out 115 at a healthy weight, maybe 120. Dude is 140 pounds. And he, on Friday, was giving me all kind of hell. And he sat on my handle. My hand was like this, underneath him. I was trying to hold him up, make him stand up, and he sat on my shoulder. And so I went down like this, because he's tall and big. And then he sat on my hand, so now my carpal tunnel, I have carpal tunnel symptoms. Which is you know, not related to my dog injury. Because now I have pain in the front half and the back half is numb. Right here is all numb. So now I'm having pain everywhere else. I'm like, that's great. What happened? Did I pinch your bony ankle? Let me see. No blood. And this is why sometimes I leave his ankles just a little hairy. I think the blades touched his skin and he had a little panic attack. I didn't get you. You maybe thought I did. It's important you keep your feet on the floor when I'm right by your ankle bones, though. But, yeah, sometimes I'll just leave his joint areas a little bit furry. Because in the event my blades touch him, he'll jump like I just cut off something important. So what happened was the scissor closed like this on him, but didn't close down all the way to cut him. But these are my fine tooth thinners, so they're going to pinch you more than they're going to cut you open. Unless your name's Amanda. I can nick the tip of my fingers with them just fine. And it's usually right around the time I start to wonder, should I get these sharpened? And then all of a sudden, slink, I get my finger. I'm like, oh, no, they're still sharp. Oh, you have a wart on that leg too. Okay, let me see. pretty good. No. Sit. It's your last foot. Thank you. No. No. Sit. Right there. Don't move. That's how you get owies. So with that doodle, I actually had a conversation with the owner. He should probably go to a shop, you know, with more people in it. Because when I first started doing him, he was like 120. But lately, like, I can't get him in the tub. I had to climb on top of the table and muscle him in with my shoulder like a linebacker. And something popped in my back, and I felt some instant pain, which was not a good sign. I have nerve damage in my back, my lower back, my lumbar down there. And I tend to slip out of alignment for no reason in my L4 and L5. Shear. And I just, I explained to them, if I bulge a disc or something crazy, 200 dogs are out of luck. I do a lot. Well, I've lost a couple this year, so maybe like 196. But the point is, more than them they wouldn't be the only ones affected. And they understand. It's a pain. Because he has to go and stay all day because they work, and I show up and I have special access to the house and the dogs. And usually I go on a weekday and they're at work. Although the husband, he's so sweet. He's like, well, what if I help you get him in the tub? Yeah, for sure, but we'll both end up in traction. Because this dog, he puts on the brakes and drops all of his weight onto his feet. It's like moving a mountain. It's just not going to happen. And I almost gave up. I almost gave up on getting him in the tub, but in the last ditch effort, I just made a mighty shove. And that's when my back popped weird. I got him in the tub. But then, it's everything else, too. Trying to get him to stand for a blow dry and for a combing and a brush. It's all getting too hard. I told them, I said, you need to find somebody with a young back. He laughed. I was like, I'm not young enough for this anymore. I felt a bump. I'm like, what is this? It's a little fatty lipoma they've been keeping an eye on. Let me see. Just like the clump of hair I can see, I don't like it. Alright, so I do his head and his ears in a 3/8. I used to keep his ears long, but I started doing them short because he hates having them combed and he was always getting them matted, so. We just keep them short. Less for them to have to worry about. So they don't have to try to brush and comb his ears because he hates it. Sit. Thank you. Scoop the eye corners. Oh my gosh, his tummy's growling too. That's a pretty solid burp, dude. Mm-hmm. Checking to see what you can see. Hold on. Just comb it forward, and I try to get in between his eyes pretty good. I know, you don't like it when I blow in your face. But I know you stick your head out the window, so... In the car. Can't give me that. I know what you do. He just likes the wind on his terms. Excuse me. I was not that close to your lip. Trying to get these ridiculous whiskers. Don't you lick. Trying to get the front of your lip. Hold on. Now I'm going to take my little evolutions, my evolution, oh, it says roughing shears in here. That's cute. My swivels. Now, these aren't technically left-handed, but she said they're more of a flipper, so I can get them to work. Evolution says they are working on getting a true lefty swivels. I had gotten a big pair, I think like an 8-inch swivel chunker, but because of the cutting edge on them, I can't really use them that well, so they're in my cupboard. Because she said they were a flipper, and I should be able to use them. Not so much. That's okay. And sometimes even these ones will fold the hairs. But more often than not, they work fine. And I'm not going like all the way to the ear leather, but like halfway to the leather. That way he looks like he still has some length on his ears, but not enough to get him in trouble. Dude, your stomach is grumbling louder than mine. His will growl and then mine will growl. I think they're talking to each other. So then, let's comb it out a little. Come in with my thinner, see if I got any long spots. And then I'm using my finger down here as a guide so that I go to the finger and stop. Although sometimes I miss and I cut my finger, so do that at your own risk. I don't know if the audio is getting picking up the tummy growling. It's hilarious. Benny. He doesn't perk his ears for me like a Yorkie, so I have to resort to some silly noises to get him to look up at me while I hold his ears. Ooh, maybe I'll put a poll up on the community page. See if I can get some votes. Should I make an intro to the channel? And you know what I could do? I could pre-record them for the seasons. Yeah. And I could wear one of my doggy costumes to do it because that'd be cute. Right? Right? You don't care. Benji, you're so supportive. Okay, I gotta get your under here part. So you really must hold still. You really must hold still lest you want me to pinch your jaw. Nope. No. You don't even have much ear for me to hold, sir. He used to be really bad about his face and always jerking around. So it always looked like crap. Well, to my own eye. Look over here. Look over here. Looking away from me isn't going to make it go faster. At all. Nope. I mean, if the worst he does to me today is jerk his face down a little, I can live with that. Used to be everything. Oh. No. You can breathe, promise. With my arthritic hand, I can't even suffocate you. No, I can't. I don't have enough power in my hands anymore. I can't even open a pickle jar by myself. Hey. Hold on. Oh, you little turd. Stop it. He's like, but I just want to show my true colors to your friends. Okay. You promised to show them naughtiness. That is enough of that. Stop it. Right now. I could have pinched your eye. You must hold still. Or your neck, or your lip, or your jaw. Like there's any number of things I can pinch while you're jerking away from me. Stop it. And with him, if I can't redirect him, and he's just going to continue to be a pain, I'll just give it up. And I'll just say, enough's enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. No. It's good enough. Let me see. Just a minute. Mom's calling. Hold on. Just... Okay. Okay, let me see. You're supposed to look at me. Look at me. See, this part's still too long. Because you're a pill. 'Cause he's a little pillbox, short and stout. Will you stop it? Mom, I'll have to call you back. Just hold on, will you? Boy. Let me see. Look up. See, it's still long on this side. You drive me nuts, boy. Don't do it. Let me see. I think that'll pass. Benji, look over here. Uh-oh. Benji, look over here. Look it. Is that cute? I think it's cute. All right, well, I'm going to do his butt off camera. Mom's called me a couple times. I better see if she's okay. In the future, if you want to see that on camera, drop a comment, let me know, and I can certainly do that. He's done anyways. He just his butt. I take his picture and then I'll post it. Probably, I'm hoping to get it uploaded tonight, if not tomorrow night. My internet's been a little slow at home, so I'm waiting for a new router to get sent from Comcast. But until then, until I see you again, or you see me again, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. I'll put up a poll, see if we want me to pre-record intros. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye!